What is up, guys? We are facing Magneto on Expert Mode playing as Black Widow here. And I've been hearing a lot about Black Widow and how she's a lot better with Ready for a Fight. And people are telling me that she's really powerful now with this card. So I want to try it out for myself and see if the hype is real. So we have 3 copies of Ready for a Fight here. Whenever an enemy would scheme, we can change to hero form by discarding this card, and the enemy will attack instead, which will combo off with our synth suit. And it's a prep card here, which is really good with Black Widow. So with 3 copies of this card in the deck, we have 3 copies of Practice Plan. We have Endurance here to increase our hit points because we only have 9 hit points. We have Face the Past. We have Superpower Training, and then a bunch of basic allies here, right? Lockjaw, Spider-Man, Mockingbird, Machine Man, Nick Fury Sr., Ironheart, Professor X, and Nick Fury from the core set. Mansion, Helicarrier, Queen Carrier, and then the 2 Partner All of Us, so we can hit all these cards, and the 3 basic doubles right here. So we're really going all power here because we're taking on Magneto, one of the more difficult villains in Marvel Champions. And Black Widow, in my opinion, is not one of the stronger heroes. So we'll see how it goes. I think because of the new card, Ready for Fight, and with just the basic swarm here, I think we should be able to do pretty good against Magneto. So we'll see how it goes. Although I'm not entirely too good with Black Widow. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's shuffle up our player deck, and we'll also get Magneto set up. So for the main scheme stage 1, it says to set the Order Decay side scheme aside, which you have set aside, and review the Boarding Party side scheme, which is the side scheme right here. Comes in with 3 initial threat. Magneto cannot have more 6 sustained damage. Whenever it's defeated, we flip it over and review a Sabotage Master Mode. So 3 threat on here. Magneto's going to come in with Steady and Toughness. And then he also has a 1 reviewed effect to deal each player a face down and counter card. So let's shuffle up our deck a little bit more. Make sure we get a good shuffle here. Right, and then we'll start off in Alter Ego. Ready it up, and then let's shuffle up the encounter deck. And then we will be getting 1 face down and counter card because of Magneto's 1 reviewed ability here. Right. So we get 1 face down and counter card. Okay. Think we are done here with the setup, right? Review. Yep. Okay, let's go and get started. We're gonna do our mulligans. Drops our hand size of 6. Ooh, we got a sense suit. Let's see what we get. We also got a face to pass here, which and a basic double. Okay. Ooh, and a gauntlet, which can generate a wild for the ready for a fight. Oh man, I'm gonna hold this hand. This is a really good hand, I think. Really good hand. Um, Question is, how do I? Dang, I want to draw a card with this, but I want to play the face to pass here. Do I toss the Sin suit? Um, that's kind of the point of this deck. If I don't toss, I have to toss the face to pass to play this into this and draw a card. Um, let's check what our nemesis is here, because I don't think I know what it is here for Widow. Taskmaster, he just has 4 life, and he doesn't really do anything else. Right, he gets +1 skill, +1 attack for each upgrade you control. So we just kill him basically. 4 life. Well, okay, wait a minute. Well, we can't kill him actually, right? Because I can just swing for 2 with Black Widow. So I actually don't have the ability to defeat him here. Um, so if I summon him and I play all these cards, I'll have 3 upgrades in play. Wait, no, I can ready it with Face of Pass. No. I still only 1 activation though. Dang it. Do I want to get him out, guys? Do I want to Face of Pass on turn 1 here? And let go of the synth suit? Let's do it. I mean, we might as well just try to have a big turn, I think, right? Right? No, I don't want to do it. I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do this, draw a card, play the Queen Carrier. We have to do it actually because we need an ally. Okay, let's go ahead and use a Synth Suit as a resource. We still have the Superpower Train in the deck, so we can play Black Widow's Gauntlet. It's a 1-cost upgrade. Comes in rated up. We can exhaust to generate a WA resource for a prep card. So let's go and do that. Generate WA resource declared to be a physical, which is a requirement when playing Ready for a Fight. So we have the physical requirement here, so we can play this card. When enemy would scheme, we can discard this card and we change hero form, and then the enemy attacks instead. So we have this down. Now, since it is a prep card and we're playing it, we can trigger our response mission prep. After you play a prep card, we can draw a card. Live once per phase. Let's draw a card. Here's 2 covert ops here. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to advance the main scheme to stage one B here, coming in with one initial threat. Okay. So I think I flip up here and just face the past. Yeah, let's flip up to hero form. We're going to exhaust store for 2 from boarding party, drop that down to 1 threat. And then we're going to play face the past here. So it's a 0 cost event. Max weapon deck hero action, searching, countering, discard power, intercept SI area for your nemesis minion. So we get Taskmaster coming into play. We put him into play, review him, and then we can ready up your hero, and then also draw 3 cards, but we cannot attack the villain this phase. So 1, 2, 3, and then we remove this card from the game. So it's going to be removed here. Okay, so we got an ally, yeah, because I need an ally to block for me anyways. Oh, I can't have Nick Sr. give me a tough. If I play this, I could play Ironheart. I want to play Nick Fury Sr. so we can get rid of Taskmaster here before he activates. I could play him and then draw 2 cards into Quinn Carrier or Ironheart. I think we do that. Yeah, okay, so let's do. I want this stuff. That's fine. We're gonna do 4 restore right here because the power it always is a double when paying for a basic card, so we can play Nick Fury Sr. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're gonna pick the one to draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. Ooh, I don't want to lose a Helicarrier, but I think that's fine. We'll do 3 restore right here, so we can play the Quinn Carrier, which is 3 cost support. Play only if you have the Avenger trait, which you do have in hero form. When exhaust the Quinn Carrier, generate a wild resource. So now we're getting a little bit set up here. Okay, Nick Fury Sr. is going to swing 2. Black Widow will swing for 2. 4 damage, take out Taskmaster here. So he doesn't attack us because he does get +2 attacks with 2 upwards in play. So he'll be swinging for. Actually, just 2 is not that bad. I don't know why I really want to get rid of him. Probably just because our life is kind of low. Nick will take a consequence for damage, and that's going to end our turn. Yep, let's right back up. We'll draw back up to hands of 5 in our hero form. I think that wasn't a bad turn. Ooh, we got Mockingbird to get a stun. Oh wait, we're facing Magneto, so he currently has steady right now until we get rid of all of his side schemes. All right, it is Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We're gonna exhaust Nick Fury Senior to defend. Magneto's hit with a base of 3, gets a boost card here of 2, so 5 damage would take out Nick Fury Senior. He is defeated. Then Magneto has a force response after he attacks you. Place a mana counter main scheme. So it's a counter here. Then Magneto deals an encounter card for a total of 2. First one is Master Plan. Okay, place 4 throughout each side scheme. That's actually okay. So board probably goes from 1 up to 5. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think we got a lot of authority. And then one more encounter card is Baby Cortez. Oof. Okay, so we got a minion here. He has Teamwork and Villainous. Whenever we defeat him, we mill until we get a Acolyte minion and then put it into play engage with us. So he'll just give us another Acolyte minion whenever we kill him. Alright guys, back over to our turn. Let's see, what do we do? Oh, this stuff would have been really nice to have earlier. Villainous. If I flip, actually we could ready for a fight, right? That's always an option. I think I'm gonna trade ready for a fight because we have practice plan here going on as well. Okay, well before I do that though, what do I want to do in hero form? Do I want to play Dance of Death? No, I don't. I think we don't do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll swing for 2 on Fabian Courts. I have to get rid of him. Then we are going to flip down to Alter Ego. So we can play Practice Plan here for free as a 0 cost upgrade. Maximum player, after you discard a prep card you control, we can discard this card and return that card to your hand from your discard pile. So that would be if we ever discard like the Ready for a Fight or another prep card. So we just played this preparation card, which is has that prep trait. So after you play a prep card, we can draw a card with our alter ego ability against the draw card. Ooh, superpower training. Play this. Um, Play Mockingbird. Thing is, should I just get preps down though, or should I play? Because this will stun the next minion after we kill Fabian, which I really want to do. If we let Magneto attack us though, do I just let this pop? Or must I just let that? No, I can't let that pop. That means we have to play Mockingbird. So 1, 2, 3, and then I can play Widow's Bite. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that, and then we'll hold on to Superpower Training, which I'll play next turn. Okay. We'll do Queen character generate wild resource. This will be 2 more for total 3, so we can play Mockingbird. When she enters play, stun an enemy. Let's stun Magneto. He is steady, so he's not fully stunned, and hopefully we can clear off the threat there to get him to lose steady before he gets his armor. But yeah, so Mockingbird will be ready up. We'll exhaust our gaunts to generate a wild resource for a preparation card. This is a preparation card right here. One cost upgrade after a minion enters play. We can discard this card and then deal 2 damage to the minion and stun it. Okay, that's gonna end a turn, right? Oh wait, Mockingbird can activate. What does she do? We thwart. What's our thwart event? Does it do 5? Does it do remove 4 threat from this game? Okay, yeah. Mockingbird will thwart for 1 from boring party. Drops from 5 down to 4, and then she will take a consequential damage. Okay, that's gonna end our turn. Then we got pretty lucky with the first turn for Magneto. He just summoned a minion and master planned us, which is not that bad. We want to hold on to this, drop back up to hands of 6 and Alter Ego here. 1, 2, 5, 6. Oh, wait a minute, I can kill Fabian, can't I? Oh, wait, what's my ability to do? Widowmaker. After you trigger a prep card, deal 1 damage to enemy. Ooh, okay. That's going to be really good. And then we can Widow's Bite the other enemy. Okay, that is really good here. Okay, we're going to pop off. Okay, it's Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up 3. He is going to scheme because we're an Alter Ego. We're going to trigger the ready for a fight here. So, interrupt when enemy would scheme. We discard this card, change the hero form. That enemy attacks you instead. So, we are flipping up here to hero form. Okay, Magneto is going to attack us now. So we trigger this prep right here as a response with Widowmaker. After you trigger the prep, trigger the ability of a prep card. So this is after the response of it. We deal 1 damage to enemy. We're gonna do 1 damage to Fabian Cortez here. Okay, so we triggered the prep here. Now we're gonna trigger the prep of practice plan as a response after you discard a prep card you control. Discard this card. Return that card to your hand from discard pile. So get ready for a fight back to your hand. This will go into discard here. But now that we trigger this prep, we can also do another 1 damage enemy with Widowmaker because it's not limited once per phase. So let's do 1 more damage to Fabian Cortez. So 4 damage on him defeats him here. So whenever he's defeated, he's gonna trigger his 1 defeat ability here before Magneto even gets attacked through. We're doing a lot of things here. So the player who defeats Fabian Cortez mills from the encounter until you get Acolyte minion, and then put into play engage with them. So we're gonna mill here until we get Acolyte. And this all happens before Magneto is dealt his boost. I hope we don't. Okay, I'm glad to see Under Fire gone. We got Senyaka here. Okay, so yeah, we can actually kill Senyaka, which is gonna be pretty cool. So when Senyaka enters play, Magneto is still about to attack us, but we're gonna trigger Widow's Bite here. Your response after a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to a minion, and stun it. So we're gonna do 2 damage here to Senyaka, and we stun him. But we can trigger Widowmaker here again after we trigger the ability of a prep card you control, which is a prep card here, do 1 damage to enemy. So we'll defeat Senyaka because he only has 3 life. So he's gone. And the player who defeats Senyaka gets stunned. If you're already stunned, take 3 damage. So we're just stunned here. So that was insane there. Got rid of Fabian Cortez, the most nasty one of those Acolyte minions. We have 7 cards in hand, yeah, because we just drew, we got this back with our ability. Okay, so finally, Magneto is going to be attacking us here. We are going to, don't want to take the hit. Mockingbird, still has an activation left. Oof, I don't know, guys. Do we want to take a hit? He's hitting with a base of 3. I'm stunned is a thing. I don't like being stunned. Do we have healing? Not really. I think we just take the hit though. Hopefully it's not high boost. So we're gonna take this hit to the face, which is 2. Okay, it's not terrible. 5 damage on Black Widow. Brings from 9 down to 4. Okay. After Magneto attacks, he gets a mana counter main scheme. Then he's gonna deal us 1 face down and counter card. And advance. He's gonna scheme. Okay, so Magneto schemes with a base of 2. Gets a boost card here. We can't cancel it. Oh, boost of 0. Oh, it doesn't matter because of that. Okay. The boost effect is to exhaust each ally control. So Mockingbird is exhausted. And he schemes for 2, which is going to be 2 plus 3, which is going to be 5. So this is going to pop, unfortunately. Oh, man. Okay. So whenever you place a mana, or whenever the main scheme advances, we remove all the mana counters. This one's whenever you to place 1 mana counter here. So it drops down to 1, which is good. Since Sabotage Maximal is not in the victor display, we search the encounter and discard power for M-type Sentinel and then reveal it. Do we have one discard? M-type Sentinel. No, we don't. Okay. Yikes. Okay, this is kind of bad. Okay, so we get an M-type Sentinel here. And we're shuffle up. Oh, man. Yeah, that did not work out how I wanted that to. Um, yeah, this stun, I don't know how to get rid of this stun, guys. It's gonna take us so many turns to get rid of it. So dash shuffling. All right, that's fine. Okay, and then let's advance this. Stage 2B starts off with one per player threat, same ability as stage 1. Okay, so the Emtasano has guard, and then whenever he's defeated, give Magneto a tough stats card. All right, we didn't trigger any preps, so now it's back over to our turn. Mockingbird was exhausted with the boost ability of that boost card. Okay, let's see here. I want to play Nick. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get Nick Fury down. We draw more cards. Yeah, let's go ahead and play Nick first. We'll exhaust the Queen Carrier to generate a wild resource. This would be 3 more resources here for a total of 4. So we can play Nick Fury. That's me is here. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, we pick one. We're gonna pick the one and draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm not hating this. We could play Dance of Death here, and we can play Ready for a Fight. I think I'm gonna take out the M-Type Sentinel here, right? Yeah, I would love to thwart, but I'm stunned. So yeah, let's go ahead and attack with Black Widow to get rid of the stun. Okay. Then we're going to use 3 resources here, so I can play a Dance of Death. 3-cost event, make the following 3 attacks in any order. So we can do 1 damage to enemy, 2 damage, and 3 damage to enemy. It does not matter. Actually, wait, we can do in it's in order. So we'll do 1 damage to Emtaseno, and then 2 to Emtaseno, and then 3 to him. So 6 damage on him will defeat him. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough. Magneto just keeps a tough deck. Or it has to be in this order. Okay, so that resolves that. We took it out the Sentinel there. That wasn't too bad. And then Nick Fury is going to be readied up. What are we doing here? I want to play this and draw a card. So we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to exhaust the Gauntlet, generate a wild resource, declare the wild to be a physical or a prep card. This is a prep card right here. Get another copy ready for a fight down. And then we'll draw a card with our mission prep after we play a prep card. So we get, oh man, we're up with the resources right now. We'll use a resource here to play Superpower Train. Let's just get this down. So it's a player side scheme, comes in with 3 per player threat. We clear it off, we can get a identity specific upgrade, and then I put it into play. So probably the Sinsu because we lost it already. Do I go over the do I try to thwart that out with Nick? Or do I do the boring? I think we do superpower training at this point because we're so far behind with the boring party. Let's thwart for 2 from here. Nick will take a consequential damage, and that's gonna end our turn. Yeah, let's right back up. We'll draw back up to our hands of 6 and Alter Ego, holding on to this double resource here in our hand. Oops. Maybe we can get something better going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I like these cards together. Then we got X. So he's gonna help us thwart a lot, which I think we definitely need help with here. Okay. So Magneto's turn. He is going to add 1 to the main. He's gonna see because we're in Alter Ego. We're gonna trigger the ready for a fight here. So we discard this, flip up to hero form, and then response. Since we triggered the prep card, we deal with damage to enemy. 1 on Magneto will knock off his tough stats card. Then Magneto will attack us now because of the ready for fight. We'll exhaust Nick Fury to defend. Magneto hits with a 3 base attack plus a boost of give him a tough. Dang it, he got it right back. And a face down boost card, which will get reviewed right now while we're revealing boost. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Takes out Nick Fury here. And then after Magneto attacks you, we get a mana counter main. Then we get a face down encounter card during the encounter step, which is crapper seized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put the top 6 cards of your deck face down underneath this card. And then whenever it's defeated, Magneto activates against us with acceleration on there. Okay, that is not good. Okay, it's back over to our turn though. Man. Okay, what am I doing here? We have a lot we need to do. When a boost card is trying to face up, this card is not as useful. Okay, I'm gonna use my basic activation here first, I think. Or do I even need it? Should I just heal? Mockingbird can thwart 1 for superpower training. S can clear this off. Oh, then he's gonna attack me. Uh, if I could, wait a minute. When a boost is turn face up, we discard this card, cancel the boost icons on the card. Do 1 damage to the villain. Okay, wait a minute. I might be able to get this to work out. Okay, why don't we first use this as a resource to play attack acrobatics? So it's a 1 cost upgrade. Uh, yeah, it's a 1 cost upgrade. And it's a prep card. So whenever a boost is face up, we can discard this card, cancel the boost icons on that card, and do 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon on there. Okay, that's fine. So now we'll have Mockingbird, 4 for 1, clear off superpower training. She will take a consequential damage, so she'll have 2 damage there. When the side gets defeated, it goes in victory display, gets removed from the game, but we can search our deck and discard power for an identity-specific upgrade, put into play. So let's get our O's at the bottom. The Sin Suit here coming into play. So this is a 3-cost upgrade, we get +1 defense. So now we have 3 defense. After you trigger the ability of a prep card you control, we can exhaust Sin Suit to ready Black Widow. Okay, so we can have this card right up here. Okay, so I'm thinking I have X do the C's for us. Yeah, okay, let's exhaust the Quinn card to generate a Y resource. This will be double, so we can play Professor X. When X enters play, choose one. We pick the one to confuse the villain. So he's not confused or stunned because it's steady, but he comes in and play here. And then X is going to. Oh man, he would get a mana counter too, though. I think that's fine. I think I just play these down now, though, because if I get this exhausted with one of his magnetic cards, that would be pretty annoying. Yeah, so why don't we just use this now? Exhaust the Gauntlet to generate a wild resource or a prep card declared to be physical to play the ready for a fight. So we have this back down. Okay, now we're gonna do. Let me see. Am I defending Magneto's attack? We can cancel boost icons, so he'll only do. So I could activate. How greedy am I though? Is the question. Because we cancel the boost icons. Is there a way for him to do damage to us with like a metal shards, right? What is we have metal shards here? So the boost here is no wait, no, that doesn't do that with the boost. I don't think he has a way to ping off the damage, right? I think we're fine. Yeah, we can just cancel boost icons with attack acrobatics. Okay, let's do that. So we want to use our basic activation. We're gonna thwart for 2 from boarding party. Okay, now we're gonna have X store for 3, clear off the seized. So when this card is cleared off, these cards will get discarded back into our discard pile. Oh no, safe house and endurance. I really need that. Okay, so we lose all those cards. And then when defeated, Magneto will activate against the player who defeats the scheme. So Magneto is going to attack us right now. Okay, that's fine. We're going to take the attack to the face. I forgot X will take a consequential damage here. We can take the attack to the face, even though we have 4 life, because we're going to trigger attack acrobatics. So when a boost card right here is turned face up, this one, we can cancel the boost icons on the card. So it's not going to be 3, it's going to be 0. Deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon this card's way. 3 damage on Magneto. We'll just knock off the tough. It doesn't really matter. But now we can trigger Widowmaker. When you trigger the prep ability of a prep card you control, do 1 damage to enemy, 1 on Magneto. Our first damage brings them down 19. And we can trigger the Sin Suit here. After you trigger the ability of a prep card, you can exhaust this card, ready a Black Widow. And Magneto will only do 3 damage on us. That'll bring us from 4 down to 1. We just lived there. And then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. And let's exhaust a heal by 3. Brings us from 1 up to 4. Then we'll also play Practice Plan, 0 cost upgrade. We can trigger Mission Prep. After you play a prep card, draw a card. Over Ops, I'm going to hold on to that, I think. We need some thwarting here. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Right back up. So next turn, I want to try to recover again. Get our life low because we lost endurance, unfortunately. Alright, let's draw back up to 6. We deck out. We get dealt a face down encounter card. Then we're going to shuffle our discard pile here back into the deck. Oof, okay. Kind of rough. Now we get 2 encounter cards, so kind of a big ramp turn here for Magneto. We are falling behind, guys. I think the River Fight is doing pretty good, though, because we're having 6-card hand sets every turn at least. But we really need to get moving on here. Yeah, because Boarding Party, that's the first side scheme for Magneto, right? And we have not even cleared off yet. I mean, it is because of Master Plan, but I would like to have done more work on it. We're going to draw up to our hand sets of 6 in Alter Ego. In the hand sets of 6, though, every single turn is pretty nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we drew all of them here. So I just let this one go. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's going to add a 1 to the main. It goes up to 3. He's going to scheme because we're not ego, but we're going to trigger the ready for a fight. So when enemy would scheme, we discard this. We change the hero form. They attack us instead. So we're going to flip up to hero form. We trigger Widowmaker because we did a prep card. So 1 damage to Magneto brings him down to 18. And he's going to attack us here. We will block this hit with Professor X. And then he's hitting with a base of 3. Gets a boost card on X, which is 2. So 5 damage takes out the Professor. Okay. And then after Magneto attacks, he places a mana counter on main scheme. When there are 3, the official ruling is that we remove all the counters first. And then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card and then reveal it. So we're going to mill here. We got it right away. When reviewing hero form, you are stunned. Take 1 damage for each mana counter on the main scheme. No mana counters, but we do get stunned here. Okay, that's not the worst. That's actually the best that we can get. Then Magneto will deal us 1 encounter card for a total of 2 here. First one is the Acolytes. Each Acolyte minion gains guard. Okay, that's fine. We can clear that off, I think. Yeah, we have Covert Ops. So 3 threat on there with a hazard. Last encounter card is Metal Shards. Oh, that's not good. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Place a mana counter on the main scheme. So counter here, 1 damage on Mockingbird defeats her. She only has 1 life left. And then 1 damage on Black Widow. Brings from 4 down to 3. So we're definitely dying here. Okay, back over to our turn. All right, let's see. We want to Covert Ops. We want to play Miles. I need to recover so I won't be able to thwart. Covert Ops, we can do an Alter Ego. So everything right now we can do an Alter Ego. So there's no point in staying up in hero form. Unless I want to trigger Prep to Ready. But there's no Prep to trigger here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to play a Prep first to draw a card and see what we can get. So let's exhaust the Widow's Gauntlet. Generates a raw resource, declare to be a physical for a prep card to play ready for a fight. Back down again. Then we can draw a card with our mission prep after playing a prep card. It's a death. Okay, that's not too useful here. So we could do this for Miles and also play Covert Ops. I really like to get the Widow's Bite down, but if we get Manual Del confused, that should be really good. So we don't have to trigger the ready for a fight this time. Okay, yeah, let's do that. We'll do 3 resources here. So we can play Spider-Man Miles Morales. After you play him from your hand, we choose Thor or attack. Let's choose Thor. He gets +2 to that chosen power, so he's Thor for 3 here. So let's Thor for 3, clear off the Acolytes. Then Miles will take a consequential damage, and this side's game is defeated. Okay. Then we're going to do Queen Carry to generate a water resource. This would be 2 more for total 3 to play Covert Ops. Action, we can play as an Alter Ego. Remove 4 threat from the scheme, clearing off the main, and we can also confuse the villain. So Magneto is now confused. All right, guys. That's pretty good. So even through the study, he's confused with double confused there. Let's exhaust the hue by 3. Brings from 3 back up to 6. Slowly getting it back up in life. That'll end our turn. Let's ready back up. Alright, I'm feeling a lot better right now with that confused on him, and he won't be getting mana counters. We draw back up to our hands of 6. Can we get a prep card? It's not this. Yeah, Widow's Bite is really good. Okay, awesome. Okay, so Magneto's turn, he's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme, because we're not Ego. We're not going to do the ready for fight. He is confused with the 2 confused stats, so he will not activate. No mana counter, nothing else happens, so that's really good. We can slow him down a little bit. Get a counter card, which is Gang Up. If we're an Alter Ego, this card will surge into, oh no, Master Magnetism. So I think we are going to trigger the ready for fight here. So it says take the topmost mana card and then counter discard pile, which is if it defeats an ally, place a mana counter main scheme. Let's see, he's scheming for 2. Uh, scheming for 2. So he needs a boost of 3 to pop it. I think I'm going to take the risk. So with this card, we give him to as a face down boost card, and he's going to activate. So since we're an Alter Ego, he is going to scheme against us. He'll get his regular boost. We're going to allow it. Let's see what happens. Hope we don't get boosted 3. Dang it, we got boosted 3. I shouldn't have taken the risk. Okay, so he schemes for 5 here. It doesn't defeat Alex, so he doesn't get a mana counter, but it doesn't matter. That is really bad. I should have just triggered the ready for fight and had Miles block it. But then he would have gotten 3 mana counters with that because he would have defeated the ally, and after he attacks, he gets a mana counter. That's fine. Okay, so he schemes for 5, pops this main scheme here, and we're still on boarding party. So remove our counters. One of you places 2 counters on here. This strand is not attached to Magneto, so the first player search the encounter and discard pile for any magnetic attachment and reveal it. We have to get the one that gives him extra life. So Magnetic Bubble, attach to Magneto, he gains Retaliate 1. Whenever he would take any amount of damage, place it here instead. If there's 8 or more, we can get rid of that. Right, yeah, that's really all we can do here. Because I can't take any other attachment. Because we are going to be trying to suddenly confuse them. So 1 is short threat on here. If this hits 7, we lose the game. So we got to be careful now. Alright, it's back over to our turn, right? Yeah, nothing else happens. 2 mana counters is correct. Okay, yep. Alright, guys. Well, okay, let's use the gauntlet to generate a wild resource to play a prep card, Widow's Bite here. So when a minion enters play, we discard this, deal 2 damage to the minion and stun it. When you play a prep card, we trigger mission prep, draw a card. Ooh, you got the other gauntlets here. So let's play Nick Fury. We'll use 4 resources right here because the power novice is a double, so we can play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick enters play, choose one. We're gonna pick the one and draw 3. Well, I'm liking that double. I play Mansion here for sure. Let's exhaust the Quinker, generate a wild resource. This would be 3 more for a total of 4. So we can play Avengers Mansion. Let's exhaust the Mansion to draw a card. Ooh, a double. Take it. I think I just played the Helicarrier instead of the other Black Widows or Widow's Gauntlet, I think. Do I have any more economy anywhere? I don't, right? Yeah, we already triggered that. Let's exhaust the Hue by 3. Bring some 6 back up to 9. And then, yeah, I mean, I think Helicarrier is better than the Gauntlet, right? Yeah, because Helicarrier is universal. Yeah, we'll use 3 resources here so we can play the Helicarrier. 3 cost support. We can exhaust it to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff down. I really want encounter card cancels, the grappling hook. That's the ideal prep here. I think we're staying down in Alter Ego because I already used my basic activation to recover anyways. And we're just going to try to get a move on here with the scenario, right? So let's have Nick Thor for 2 from boarding party, clearing that off. We finally, how far is it? 30 minutes in. I don't think I've ever been this low against Magneto. We finally clear out the first side scheme boarding party, and then Sabotage Massimo comes in with 3 per player threat. Now we can do 12 damage to him, so we still are not able to defeat him unless we clear up all those side schemes. Nick will take a consequent damage. Miles is going to chill, I think. There's no point in having him activate here. Yeah, that's going to turn us right back up. Staying down in Ultra Ego. I have the ready for a fight. Alright. So we are going to draw back up to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, still not getting the grappling hooks. If I can just get both grappling hooks down, guys, oof, that would be game changer. Okay, Manuel's turn. He adds 1 to the main. He's gonna scheme, but we're gonna show you they're ready for a fight. So when enemy would scheme, we discard this. We flip up to hero form, and then Magneto will attack us here instead. So when he's attacking us, we're gonna block this with Nick Fury. He's in with a base of 3, gets a boost of 2, so 5 damage on Nick Fury, takes him out. I forgot. We triggered a prep card, right, with ready for a fight. So wait, okay. Before all that happens, we trigger a prep card ready for a fight. So Widowmaker's gonna do 1 damage to Magneto. It goes on the bubble. It's not an attack, so it's gonna ignore the retaliate. Sorry, I need to use damage counters. So 1 damage here on the bubble. Then after we do that, we're gonna trigger Practice Plan. Another prep card. Discard this to return this to our hand and deal a damage to enemy with Widowmaker. So we'll do 1 more damage here. Let's put our preps over here. So we do 1 more damage on Magneto. Goes on the bubble, ignoring the retaliate there. If we can just pop the bubble without taking retaliate, that would be really good. Okay, so this comes back to our hand. Nick takes the damage, he's defeated. Okay, and we did Widowmaker 2 times. Alright, so after Magneto attacks, he places a mana counter. There's 3, so we remove all the counters, and then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card. This is not magnetic. This is magnetic. It just says Surge, defeated a send minion play. There are none, but the Surge will still trigger. So we get a Surge here, which is a minion immediate vault with Stalwart and Teamwork. And then Magneto will deal with 1 face down encounter card during the encounter step, which is M-Type Sentinel. Okay, so we just have 2 minions here. Ooh, wait a minute, and do I want to trigger... Widow's Bite. Yeah, we're gonna trigger Widow's Bite on the M-type Sentinel, I think. Uh, yeah, let's trigger the Widow's Bite here. So we'll just card Widow's Bite. When a minion enters play, discard this card, deal 2 damage to it, and we can stun it. So we're gonna stun this guy because she's stalwart. All right, back over to our turn. Unfortunately, we're stunned. Let's exhaust the mansion and draw a card. Our economy is pretty good here, though. Oh, I forgot. After we do Widow's Bite, we're gonna trigger our Widowmaker, do 1 damage to enemy. We'll put the 1 damage on Amelia Vault. I need to try to defeat her here. Okay, so what is the play? Am I flipping back down to Alter Ego? Well, we have Grappling Hook, so that's really, really, really good. So we can encounter card cancel him. The boost icons is not that good. Deal 1 damage to a villain. Yeah, it's only for villain damage too. We still haven't drawn our I forgot his name, but okay, let's go ahead and get a grappling hook down. So we're going to exhaust the helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1. So grappling hook is only 1 cost. This would be a resource, so we can play it. So this is a 2 cost upgrade. It's a prep card. When you review a treachery, we can discard grappling hook, cancel effects of the treachery, and discard it. So that is going to be our big savior here. I think I have to attack, right? We just got to get rid of our stun. When we defeat her, she'll confuse us. She'll stink as well. Yeah, we have nothing to do in Alter Ego, so I might as well. Is there any prep cards I can trigger this turn? There aren't any. Okay, let's attack. Let's get rid of the stun. We'll get confused next turn, though. Man, okay, that's fine. So we attacked. We're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. I need Winter Soldier, guys. Let's exhaust Widow's Gauntlet to generate a water resource, declare it be physical for a prep card. Play ready for a fight back down. After you play a prep card in Alter Ego, Mission Prep will draw a card. Not Winter Soldier. What is the play here, guys? If I do Machine Man, I can play Endurance, play Practice Plan. Machine Man swings for 2, Mouse swings for 2. That's enough, yeah. We'll do 2 resources here to play Machine Man. We'll do a resource with Queen Carrier. So we can play Endurance. We get +3 hit points. Let's put it over here. So we go from 9 up to 12. We need that life on Widow. Okay, then we're gonna play our Practice Plan, another prep card, cost 0 to play. We have that down. Whenever we trigger press, we can get it back to our hand. And then Machine Man is going to exhaust, and he will swing for 1 on Amelia Vault. Whenever he attacks or thwarts, we can spend up to 3 resources. Let's spend 1 resource here. He gets +1 thwart and +1 attack for each resource spent. So he's swinging for 2 on Amelia Vault. Miles will swing for another 2, so 4 damage will take her out. She's defeated. The player who defeats her gets confused. Machine Man takes the consequence damage, so is Miles, and then Widow will be confused here. Okay? And it was almost about to deck out, and we are not making progress at all on those side schemes, guys. Has gonna enter turn. Let's right back up. Okay, we're gonna draw back. We're getting built out though, and we got 1 grappling hook down, so we can cancel Magneto's nasty stuff. Drawing back up to 6. Decks us out with Winter Soldier. Okay, and we finally got Safe House. I like that, and a grappling hook. Damn, I gotta play everything in my hand, unfortunately. Okay, so we deck out. We get a face down encounter card. We're gonna shuffle up our discard pile here, and it's back over to Magneto's turn. The grappling hook is great, so we're gonna advance something. We just cancel it. I have 1 in hand. Right. It has anti-sentinel stun, so that's good. We won't take damage from him. Okay, so we are all shuffled up. We have 5 cards. Our hand has a 6 double. Oh no, we got a double. Okay, Winter Soldier is gonna be free to play, right? Do we have enough preps? We actually only have 3 preps here, actually. And then we won't have 3 anymore, so he won't be free to play. Actually, Safe House can make him free to play. I think we can work it out. It doesn't matter. Okay, it is Manuel's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. Goes up to 3 threat here. It's over here. All right, he is going to attack us, or he's going to scheme. I mean, because we're in Artigo, we're going to trigger the ready for a fight. So when we do that, we flip up to hero form. Then we trigger Widowmaker, 1 damage to enemy. Let's do 1 on Magneto. because I want to bypass our retaliate. So 1 damage there. Then we'll trigger practice plan, discard this to get the ready for fight back. Since this is the prep card we just triggered, we can Widowmaker again. Another 1 damage on Magneto. Yeah, let's do it on Magneto. Okay. Okay. So 4 damage, I mean, on the bubble, and there's 8 health there. Alright, then what's going on next? Now Magneto is going to attack us. Yeah. So we're going to block this with Spider-Man Miles Morales. This will be the boost card here for Magneto, 3 plus 0. So just 3 damage. That will still take Miles out. He's defeated. Then Magneto adds a mana counter after he attacks. Now the Sentinel is going to attack us, but he's stunned, so nothing happens there. Then we can deal a face down counter card, and we have 2 cards here. First one is Cut Off Guard. This card upgrade or support you control. Oh man. Oh, Sesame's waking up. Oh, these are all such good cards. Oh dang guys, I think I tossed the Endurance here. I know I was just hyping it up, but I think it has to go. Actually, if we toss the Grappling Hook, I could get it back with Safe House. No, because the problem is might want to cancel that card. So let's Endurance this. Yeah, we'll toss Endurance. We lose 3 life again. Drop back down to 9. That's fine. Hopefully we can just stay up in life here. Okay, and then we have 1 more encounter card to go. An Assault, the villain attacks you. Don't want to cancel this, guys. Because if we attack, we'll have to block with Machine Man. How many cards are left here? There are 5 cards left. I'm trying to think when I can get rid of the bubble, because I don't want to get rid of it if he still has a bunch of cards, because I don't want to get it right back again, because that would delay this even further and accelerate Magneto. Right, so I want the bubble to go in the show. So if he attacks, if he gets a boost, and then we'll have to go through a few more turns. I kind of wanted him to just get a boost, but then the mana counters are going to be annoying. So I want the mana counters to fill. So I'll have to block with Machine Man if he attacks me. If I grappling hook this, I can trade a Widowmaker, which is pretty cool. Yeah, let's grappling hook this. We're gonna trade the grappling hook. When you reveal a treasure, this card, cancel effects of it, and discard it. So we'll cancel the assault here. And since we triggered a prep card with Widowmaker, we're gonna do 1 damage enemy. Let's put it on Magneto. So now he has 5 damage on that bubble. Okay. Alright, let's back over to our turn finally. So let's Mansion, draw a card. Okay, let's use a Ready for a Fight to wait. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to flip down first? Hold on. I don't think we have anything to do in hero form other than Thwart. So why don't we just Thwart here first? We'll exhaust the Thwart, get rid of the Confuse. Then we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. Okay, we'll exhaust the Gauntlet, generate a wild resource, declare a physical to play a prep card to ready for a fight. We draw a card with mission prep after playing a prep card. That's a Dance of Death here. Then we're gonna we gotta play Safe House. So let's use a resource here so we can play Safe House. So 1 cost support as an alternate action. We exhaust this card and then choose a prep card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. So we have this here. Let's exhaust this. Get the grappling hook here. Or discard pile, it's a prep card, add to your hand. Okay. And now we're really gonna start to get going. So I could play 1 grappling hook at least. And then I need to play Covert Ops. Maybe hold on to this grappling hook. And then we can play Winter Soldier. Let me think. How many prep cards I have in play? Damn, I only have 1 prep card in play, guys. We're not prepping a lot. We'll use a double resource right here so I can play this grappling hook. We got the prep card that can cancel. Encounter cards back down again. Currently, we only have 2 prep cards. Winter Soldier is 2 costs because he reduces cost by 1 for each prep card we have. Do I even play him? Maybe I don't even play him. Maybe I just a Machine Man right here. Take out the Sentinel. Then we play Covert Ops. I think we just play Covert Ops here. Get the Confuse. Oh wait, no, he's not really confused yet, right? Because he doesn't have still a steady. Okay, that's fine. Machine Man's gonna swing for 1 on Anti-Sentinel. The power and novels with the official ruling, we can generate double resource when paying for the ability of the basic card as well. So I'm gonna spend 2 resources here for Machine Man. He's swinging here for 3. That will take out the anti-sentinel. Machine Man takes a consequent damage. When this guy is defeated, give Magneto a tough status card. So it gets a tough right back again. And the toughs do have priority over the bubble there. So we gotta get rid of the tough first before we get rid of the bubble. Okay, I think I just play the Covert Officer just because it's the most expensive card. Let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1. Going here would be a resource. This would be another resource here. So we can play Covert Ops. Action, thwart, remove 4 threat from a scheme, confuse a villain. We gotta do the main. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, and then we confuse Magneto, but he's steady, so he's not fully confused. Yeah, man, yeah, Widow's so slow. Apologize, guys, if you guys hear that. Sesame is like destroying the couch right now. But she's chilling. Okay, that's gonna end our turn. Do we have a practice plan? We do. We could grab that with the safe house next turn. That's free to play. I should have grabbed that instead of this. So I could play the grapple hook and still play that, and then, but he'll see, so we one cost. That's fine. All right, that's gonna turn. Let's right back up. The machine will have to block this hit for us. We're gonna draw back up to 6. Hold on both these cards here. Remember, we drew a practice plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can definitely get Winter Soldier for free now, and we got the Covert Ops. But I think I save it actually. We're gonna try to pop this really quickly. Okay, Magneto's turn. He adds 1 to the main. He's going to scheme. He's not confused because of steady. We're gonna trigger the ready for fight. So we discard this, change to hero form, trigger Widowmaker, do 1 damage because of the prep card, knocks out the tough. No retaliate is non-attack. Okay, so now Magneto's attacking us instead. Machine will exhaust to defend. Yeah, I don't want to defend unless I have the attack acrobatics card because I don't want to take much damage here and have to heal it back up. Since you could ready us, but yeah, we need attack acrobatics. Okay, Machine Man's blocking. Here's a boost, 3 plus 2, so 5 damage takes out Machine Man. All right, then Magneto gets a mana counter after he attacks. Face down and counter card is Magneto Missile. That was just surge into Shall the Pass. Oh, that's gonna surge. Dang it. Okay. So now it says review set aside Nemesis minion and put it in play engage with you. Then review your set aside Nemesis side scheme. So Killer for Hire comes into play, and we shuffle these 3 cards back into the encounter deck. Oh, this is not good because this card upgrade can show place with this card upgrade should take damage. Okay, that's fine. Because I want him to deck out faster so we can get rid of the magnetic bubble. But now he's a little bit further from decking out. Okay, so we shuffle up here. And then Shout Out of the Past says, if your Nemesis does not enter play this way, which it does not, because our Nemesis is not from the stats area, it's in the discard pile for the encounter deck. This will have additional 1 per player threat, so 4 threat on there. Okay, so since our Nemesis does not enter play this way, Shout Out of the Past will gain Surge, we get another encounter card. Man, I'm gonna cancel that, right? Yeah. So Electromagnetic Blast, exhaust each upgrade support control, place a mana counter on the main scheme. We're gonna use Grappling Hook, cancel the effects of a Treachery. So, or yeah, Treachery. So we cancel it. It's not active because I need all this stuff in play. And then when we cancel, we can trigger Widowmaker, 1 damage to Magneto. Alright, back over to our turn. Dang it. Okay, let's Mansion, draw a card. Okay, anything to do in hero form. We could, yeah, we're just gonna thwart, and we also play Covert Ops. Okay, let's thwart for 2. Take it off of here. Okay, then we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to Safe House to grab a prep card, which is gonna be ready for a fight. We're going to exhaust the gauntlet, generate a wild resource, declare a physical to play the ready for fight back down. We trigger mission prep after playing a prep card to draw a card. I was looking for a double. Then we're going to play practice plan here. Is another prep card, max 1 per player. We're going to play 1. We can't play the other 1 because we don't have 1 in play at a time. And then here, sorry about the couch ripping noise. Hope you guys can't hear that. I feel like you guys definitely can though. We still don't have enough preps to make Winter Soldier cheap, guys. What the heck? Okay, I want to play Nick Fury Sr. 1, 2, 3, 4. We draw 2 cards. Try to play some preps. Yeah, that's fine. We exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next play by 1. So Nick Fury Sr. is 3 costs. Queen Carrier is 1, 2, 3 resources to play Nick Fury Sr. When we enters play, choose 1. We're pick the 1 and draw 2. 1, 2. Okay, there's a double I was looking for. Okay, so if I have to spend Covert Ops, I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't want to hold on to it for that long. Okay, we're going to, let's see, he'll be readied up. Okay, let's use a resource here to play our second Black Widow's Gauntlet. Finally, 50 minutes in. We can exhaust the Gauntlet to generate a wild resource for a prep card. Let's do that. So we can play Widow's Bite. We got another prep card down. Then we're going to use a double resource here to play our fourth prep card, the Grappling Hook, get this down. So now that we have 4 prep cards in play, Winter Soldier reduces the cost of playing for each prep card. We have 4, so he's free to play. So we just play him here for free. All right, and now we emptied our hand. Okay, and then we want to do some stuff here to impact the board. Um, Probably just kill that, right? Because then I'll have more threat later on if I don't kill it now. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll Thor for 4, clear off the killer for hire, and then the side scheme is gone. Both allies will take a consequential damage, and we're gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. Do I have in this card here? We have practice plans. We have no. Well, we have 1 ready for fight, so we're drawing 1 more soon. Okay, let's draw back up to our hands of 6 and Alter Ego. We can get. We got Nick Fury, which is gonna be good. Temple for us. 2 attack our back, so we can start the synth suit here actually, and maybe we can do something. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's gonna scheme. We're gonna trigger the red for fight because he's not confused with that steady. So we discard this, flips us over to hero form. So now Magneto attacks instead. We are going to trigger Widowmaker first because we triggered a prep card. Do 1 damage to him. Got 7 damage on the bubble. And I don't think I even pop it here, right, guys? Do I practice plan? Practice plan. No, we can hold on to practice plan. Okay. So we did 1 damage there. Magneto is attacking us now. Nick Fury Senior will exhaust to defend. Hit him with a base of 3. Gets a boost of 1. So 4 damage takes out Nick Fury Senior. Okay, after he does that, he's gonna add a mana counter. There's 3. So we discard 3 counters after he attacks. No further counter until we get a magnetic card. That's not magnetic. Not magnetic. Not magnetic. Okay, so that fizzles. We don't get a magnetic card, but Magneto decks out. So it gets a permanent Rush token to the main scheme here. And we're going to shuffle this card pile back into the encounter deck here. Okay, so now we can pop the magnetic bubble. It has 7 damage out of 8 on it, and then we can try to start to do damage on him. Actually, we still got to clear that off first. But after we clear it off, we'll get a huge tempo boost because he'll be stunned and confused. So really have an advantage as we do that. Okay, so we did the milling for the encounter card. Now we get dealt 1 face down encounter card, which is going to be. So he's going to scheme here with a base of 2. If he gets a boost of 3, we lose. So of course, we're grappling hook this. So when you reveal treachery, this card cancel the effects of that treachery and discard it. Then we trigger Widowmaker, deals 1 damage to Magneto, goes on a bubble, 8 damage. We'll take everything off the bubble. So that was cool. We actually did like 1 prep at a time until we did 8 preps to get rid of the bubble. And then we actually avoid all the retaliate, which is pretty cool. After we do grappling hook, we're going to trigger practice plan, discard this card, get the grappling hook back to our hand, and discard this. We trigger another prep there with the practice plan. So Widowmaker will do 1 damage to Magneto, brings from 18 down to 17, and then his turn is done. Okay, it's back to our turn. All right, we got rid of 1 advance. Okay, so it's back to our turn here. I want to play the grappling hook back down. I think Nick always comes first here, though, right? Yeah, let's exhaust the mansion, draw a card. Let's use 4 cards here. The power analysis is a double for basics, and then the energy here to play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick enters play, choose 1. He'll be ready up. What cards we got left? We have 4, so let's pick the one and draw 3. And then I think I actually want to get some of the stuff back to the shuffle. Right, there's no point in double stunning, double confusing him because we're finally gonna hit those stuns confuses, so I can get rid of these guys here. To play some preps, I think. I think swarming with preps will be good here. Yeah, let's get rid of both these cards before I run out cards in my deck. So we'll use 2 resources here. We'll play Ironheart. When she enters play, we can draw a card. It's not a forced response. I'm not going to trigger. I don't want to draw a card. Let's just have her in play. Okay. Then we're going to. I want to play out the entire hand here. Am I able to do that? Safe House will get me a card as well, which is probably going to be the other grappling hook, right? Do I have the economy to do that? Okay, let's just see. So first, we are going to have Ironheart Thor for 1 from Sabotage Master Mode. Clear it off. She'll take constant damage. When this defeated goes in victory display, finally we can get this card out of the game. And then we have Orb of Decay here, coming in with 3 per player threat. So now Magneto can have 18 sustained damage. Okay, we're going to do Nick and Winter Soldier, Thor's for a total of 4. They clear this off. And then when this is defeated, flips over to Physical Strain, attached to Magneto, he loses Steady. So now he is stunned and confused there. And then both odds will take on some damage. Well, unfortunately, Nick does not go back in our shuffle. That's fine, that's fine. There's no way for me to kill him, right? Yeah, okay. Black Widow, let's go ahead and Thor for 2. We'll just clear off the main, keep it at bay. And then we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to exhaust Safe House to get a prep card from a discard pile, add to our hand, which will be the grappling hook. Okay. Going to, these are all prep cards in hand actually. So Helicarrier and Quincarrier, 2 resources to play grappling hook back down. Then we're going to use Black Widow's Gauntlet, generate a physical resource to play ready for a fight. Then we're going to use Gauntlet here and a card here, resource to play another grappling hook. So now we have both grappling hooks in play. And then we're going to use Widow's Bite to play Attack Acrobatics. Okay, so now we got a bunch of preps in play here. And we're ending Alter Ego. He's confused. That's fine. Okay, that's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. I'm not really triggering the Synth Suit here. Well, I finally got the Attack Acrobatics in place, so now I can trigger it. Probably not playing that most optimally, I guess. I'm not sure. All right, let's ready up. We're going to draw back up to 6, and now we're prepared for anything. We deck out. We dealt face down counter card. Shuffle the discard pile here back into the deck. Okay, so now that everything's cleared off, we can try to kill Magneto. So we're looking for a Dance of Deaths here. 4X or Authority Event to confuse Magneto again. All right, so we're all shuffled up. Drawing back up to 6 here. I like the double. Okay, I like seeing preps. We're gonna play Lockjaw. Okay, 6 cards. Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main with the acceleration. He's gonna skin because we're an Alter Ego. He is fully confused now because he loses Steady with Physical Strain, so he does not activate. All right, then we can deal an encounter card for a total of 2 here. First one is Master Magnetism. Take the topmost mana card in an encounter discard pile, which is this. Give 2 mana as a face down boost. He's gonna activate against us. So we're not able to trigger Grappling Hook here because it's a hero interrupt when we're an Alter Ego, but we can trigger Ready for Fight here. Because it says when an enemy would scheme, he's about to scheme right now, we discard his card, we change the hero form, and then he's going to attack instead. So we are able to do that. So we flip over to hero form now, and then Magneto gets his regular boost, and then, oh wait a minute, he's stunned. Take the topmost mana card in your counter discard pile. Wait, okay, so this stays here. Take the topmost mana card in your counter discard pile, give it to Magneto as a face down boost. So he has his boost now, he's going to activate. Since he's stunned, he's not get dealt his regular boost, so he's just stunned, he does not attack. And then let's get rid of that, and this will just stay as a boost here for his next activation. After that happens, we trigger our Widowmaker, triggering a prep card here to deal with damage to Magneto, makes him down to 16. Alright. Was that the first encounter card? What happened here? Massive Magnetism. Oh, he was confused. This was our first encounter card that we reviewed, which was activation. So now we have one more encounter card here, yeah, because we have 2 encounter cards from decking out. We got Shadow of the Past here, which reveres sets items a minion, reveres sets items a side scheme. So we don't have any of that because all of it is in the encounter deck, it's not set aside. And then if your Nemesis minion does not enter your way, this card just gains surge. So nothing happens and it's just going to surge. So it surges into another card, which is Exhaustion, which I'm going to cancel. So we'll grappling hook this. This card cancels the entire effects of a treachery, so including the surge. So that's gone and then we won't get exhausted. Okay, and then after we do a prep card with Widowmaker, 1 damage to Magneto, brings it down 15. At the end of the round, if Nick is in play, he gets discarded. Nick Fury's gone here. Did not really get the value out of him because I wanted to block, but Manuel was stunned, unfortunately. Okay, we have no stuns or confuses here, though, which kind of stinks. Let's do Mansion to draw a card first. Then we'll do 3 resources here when paying for a basic card, including the Power in all of us, so we can play Spider-Man Miles Morales. Whenever he enters play, choose store or attack. We'll choose attack here. And then he will swing for 4 on Magneto. He gets +2. So it brings Magneto down to 11. I'll also take a consequence damage. Okay. Black Widow is probably just gonna thwart. Yeah, let's thwart for 2. We'll clear off the main. Am I flipping down? I could. Yeah, if I flip down, I could grab safe house. I think flipping down is the play here. Yeah, alright, let's flip down to Alter Ego. I mean, grab ready for fight, I mean. Then we can exhaust safe house as Alter action to get a prep card in discard file, which is the ready for fight, add to your hand. Exhaust a gauntlet generates a physical resource for a prep card, or water, declare to be physical, play ready for fight back down. We draw a card with mission prep after playing a prep in Alter Ego. Ooh, we got our first Dance of Death here. Okay, so hold on to this. And I either play Widow's Bite or Attack Acrobatics. Let's get Attack Acrobatics down. We use the resource here to play Attack Acrobatics. And then, actually, wait. Sorry, guys. We have so much economy. We're just going to play everything. So Helicare reduce the cost of next card by 1 to play the second Widow's Bite. We're going to use our Gauntlet Generate resource to play Attack Acrobatics. And we also play Practice Planning because it's a 0 cost card. All right? And I think we're just going to chill here with the allies. Hold on to this. We're going to, or Winter Soldier can swing for 2 on Magneto. Bring it from 11 down to 9. He'll take a consequence damage, so 3 damage on him, 1 life left. Okay, we are just slowly whittling down Magneto, triggering tons of Widowmakers there. Let's ready back up. And then draw back up to 6. Hold on to this here. Okay, let's get another Dance of Death. That would be great to see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the Endurance, I think I probably still want to play that, right? I don't know. Magneto's turn is going to add 2 to the main. He's going to scheme here, so he gets a, actually we're gonna ready for fight that. So we discard this card, we flip up to hero form, and then Magneto will attack us now. We triggered a prep, so we're gonna Widowmaker, do 1 damage to him. Brings from 9 down to 8. Okay. Then let me think here. So he's going to attack us. He gets his regular boost. So now he has 2 boosts. He's attacking us right now. So I want to double attack acrobatics this. Could defend for 3, fully block it out. Don't think it's time, right? We want to flip him first because we want to have the control while we have this. Yeah, so let's actually block this with Ironheart. Should defend. Same with a base of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Takes out Ironheart. It will save that after we flip him and get him closer to death. Okay, so we got that. Then after Magneto attacks, he gets a mana counter, so I don't want him to mill again. We want to try to kill him before he gets 3 more mana counters. We get 1 phase down counter card. Electric Shock, you are stunned, and it would take a damage for each mana counter on the main scheme. So there's 1 mana counter, we take 1 damage. It's from 9 down to 8. Alright, that's not terrible. Back over to our turn, let's attack, remove this stun. And then let's mansion here. Draw a card. Ooh, we got X. So we get confused. Let's see here. We have so many preps. I'd probably still flip down. Yeah, I flip down all the time because I want to use safe house, right? We have only 1 grappling hook actually. So okay, let's play Nick Fury Sr. here by using. Actually, wait. I dance a death first, don't I? Before I flip. Yeah, let's dance of death. We have the economy. We'll exhaust Helicare to reduce the cost of play by 1. This would be a double to play Dance of Death. Here actually make the 3 following attacks in order. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 damage on Magneto, 6 on him. Brings from 8 all the way down to 2. So definitely after we were able to get all the preps out, I feel like the scenario is pretty easy now, but it was pretty rough in the beginning. Okay, so we got that. Then we are going to Twin Carrier for a resource. And then wait, what else? What am I looking at? Okay, wait, no, let's flip down first. Okay, we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. Then we're going to play a prep card. Gauntlets will generate a physical for the ready for a fight. Sorry about that couch ripping noise, guys. We played it here with the physical resource from Black Widow's Gauntlet. Trigger mission prep, draw a card after we play a prep card. Ooh, Machine Man. If I just play Machine Man instead of playing Nick Fury Sr., I think I just go for him because he's just really good value here, right, guys? He can do a lot of damage throughout several turns. Okay, let me think here. Why don't we do? We want to flip Magneto. I want to play Machine Man. If I play, actually, maybe I don't play X here because I want to flip the hero form and defend and trigger attack acrobatics, and then we can cancel stuff. But we have one grappling hook. Okay, wait. Let's safe house. Get a prep card and discard out your hand. That will be the grappling hook here. Yeah, I definitely want to play that. So, okay, if I play Nick Fury Sr. here for 4, I could draw 2 and then play grappling hook and play Machine Man. Okay, 4 resources here, so we can play Nick Fury Sr. I don't need endurance anymore. When I just play choose one, we're pick the one to draw. Could get it tough, but no, let's just draw 2. 1, 2. Okay, then we're gonna have Winter Soldier. 4 for 2. Let's just keep that at bay. He'll take constant damage and get defeated here. Right. All right. Then we want to use. Ooh, no, I can't play Machine Man because I need the Dance of Death. Okay, that's fine. We'll play the grappling hook here. So resource for a prep card, another resource to play the other grappling hook. Get that down. All right. We got. Is this every single prep? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all the preps here that we can possibly play. We're loaded out here with the preps. So now Miles will swing for 2 on Magneto, brings from 2 down 0. Flip him over to his third and final stage. Yeah, so we are like entirely set up, and he has like nothing going on now. One of you deal each player an encounter card, so we do get an encounter card here from Magneto. Okay, then he's gonna have 22 hit points. All right, Miles take constant damage, and then he also has toughness and steady, but he loses steady with physical strain. So Nick Fury Sr. will swing for 2, knock off the tough. He'll take a consequential damage, and that will end our turn. We're gonna hold on to this. We'll discard the ready for a fight, and we'll draw back up to 6 here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all right. We'll try to go for a kill next turn. We're gonna ready back up. So we want to get high boost here with Magneto for the attack acrobatics. All right, we are ready up. Got every single prep as possible in this deck. We're gonna add 2 there to the main scheme. Magneto is gonna scheme against us because we're an Artigo. We're gonna trigger the ready for fight. So we discard this. We flip up here to hero form. We're going to trigger the Widowmaker, so we're going to do 1 damage to Magneto. Brings from 22 down to 21, and he's going to attack us here. So he will get a boost card. We're going to defend the attack. We have 3 defense with our Synth Suit. This will be the boost. 2. So we're going to trigger our attack acrobatics here. So your interrupt. Whenever a boost is turned face up, discard this card, cancel the boost icons, and do 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon cancel. So we're going to do 2 damage here for the 2 boost icons on Magneto. There's from 21 down to 19. We'll also trigger Widowmaker because we triggered a prep card. 1 more damage brings it down to 18. 21 down to 19, and then 1 more, 18. So then he's hitting us for just 3. We take 3 damage, so we stay alive, or so we don't take any damage, I mean. And we trigger Sin Suit finally for the, is this the first time? After you trigger the ability of a prep card you control, exhaust this card and ready a Black Widow. So now we're ready back up. That may have been a really roundabout way to do that, but that's fine. Okay, so ready up here. Actually, he's going to go away, so I should block with him soon, right? Okay, so Magneto attacks, he gets a mana counter. 2 counters now. Then we get 2 encounter cards, which hopefully we just double cancel with the grappling hooks, right? So we have 2 encounter cards. First one is Master of Magnetism. Take the topmost magnet card in the encounter discard. He's going to activate. Yeah, we're going to grappling hook it. So we'll discard this, cancel effects of a treachery. And then, yeah, so that's cancel. We do 1 damage Widowmaker. And then we're also going to practice plan that. So we discard this to get the grappling hook back to our hand. 1 more damage with Widowmaker. It's from 17 down to 16. Yeah, I don't want him to hit 3 counters. Last encounter card is Amelia Vault, a minion. She does not have guard, so we can't just ignore her. She should just be right there. If we defeat her, though, then we get confused. Okay, it's back over to our turn, guys. Do I have the damage? I don't know. Oh, and then around, if Nick Fury Sr.'s in play, he gets discarded, so he's gone. Let's Avengers Mansion and draw a card. Got a double. We can probably play everything that we have in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 is going to be 10, 12, 14. Mockingbird does 15. I believe I have 15 damage, and I'm going to be short. So we just have to. That's fine. Yeah, and then we'll just trigger Widowmaker to kill him in the next turn. Okay, so we'll just do all our damage here. All right, let's do So I don't want to confuse him here. So let's do, what am I doing? What am I doing? We're going to play Dance of Death here, right? She does not have guard, so we're ignoring her. So let's use Helicarriage to reduce the cost. Next try to play by 1, double to play Dance of Death. Here, action attack. Do the 3 following attacks in order. So 1, 2, 3, 6 damage on Magneto. Brings him from 16 all the way down to 10. We're going to exhaust swing for 2, brings from 10 down to 8. Miles will swing for 2, brings from 8 down to 6. Miles will take a consequential damage. He gets defeated here. Okay. Then we are going to, let's think here. What we got going on? I don't need to play grappling hook back down. Practice plan will draw me a card that's not useful. So we'll do 2 resources. Actually, wait a minute. Ooh, do I have the economy to do that? I feel like I don't anymore. Okay, let's flip down first to Alter Ego. Okay, we're going to exhaust Safe House, which will get a prep card from our discard pile, add to our hand. Let's get the ready for a fight. I need to have that down, right? In case I deck out or something. We'll exhaust the Gauntlet to generate a wild resource, declare it be a physical for a prep card, play the ready for a fight back down, we draw a card mission prep after playing that. We got a practice plan. Actually, I don't even need Mockingbird. Yeah, we just need Machine Man, actually. So let's use 3 resources here, because Power Novelist is double paying for a basic card, so we can play, wait, sorry. We're just going to use the Power Novelist, so we can play Machine Man. Okay, Machine Man going to come in clutch here. He's going to swing at Magneto. We can spend 3 resources to give him +3 for the activation. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 resources here. So he's swinging for 4. That'll bring Magneto from 6 down to 2, and then Machine Man will take a consequential damage. Okay. Then we're going to exhaust a Gauntlet to generate a wild resource for a prep card. This will be another resource to play a grappling hook. And then we're going to play practice plan here. So just playing all our preps back down. Right, well, I've got the Widow's Bite, immediate vault. Oh, I could have, if I did that, that could have ended the game. Okay, it's fine. Okay, that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. And who defeats her is confused. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna ready back up here. We can end it during Magneto's turn. So we're drawing back up to 6. We deck out, get a face down encounter card, shuffle our discard pile back into deck. Doesn't really matter what our hand is here. Okay, so we're gonna draw back up to 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all right, here we go, guys. All right, Magneto's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. It goes up to 4 threat. Okay, he is going to scheme. We're in Alter Ego. We're going to trigger the ready for a fight. So we discard this card. Then we flip up here to hero form. And we can trigger Widowmaker. It's going to do 1 damage after resolving a prep card. That will bring Magneto from 2 down to 1. Then we can also trigger Practice Plan, discard this card to get this prep back to our hand. And we do another 1 damage with Widowmaker. That'll bring Magneto from 1 down 0. And there you go, guys. We have defeated Magneto during the villain phase with Black Widow, doing tons of Widowmaker stuff, shenanigans, and taking tons of damage, one by one by one by one. All right, guys. Yeah, and then let's see. We could have overkilled him here as well, I think, after this attack. So if he attacks us here, we would defend, right? And then we could dealt the boost card. He's hitting for 3. This would be the boost 2. And then after we do that, we could discard the attack robotics, cancel the 2 boost icons, and then we do 2 damage. We trigger Rulemaker again, so that would be 3 extra damage to Magneto. Let's do the overkill there. So 3 overkill there. And then we would have taken no damage because only 3 attack, and we can exhaust the Synth Suit here, so we can ready up Black Widow. Then she would have hit us for 1. We would have just taken it. We would drop down to 7. Then we would have gotten 2 encounter cards, and then we would have gotten a minion here, which this time what we do is we'll double Widow's Bite. So when we get Uniskion, we trigger both Widow's Bite here. This card, when a minion enters play, do 2 damage to it and stun it. So we trigger both of them, which would do 4 damage to Uniskion, which would take her out. And then whenever she's defeated, she gives Magneto a tough stats card. But whenever we trigger the Widow's Bite, we can also trigger Widowmaker and do 1 damage, ping off the tough, do another damage. His last encounter card is Taskmaster here. But yeah, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I was hoping it was like a treacherous to cancel with the grappling hooks, but that's fine. All right, guys. Yeah, that ended up being a super safe game in the end, even though the beginning was quite dangerous. Yeah, I'm not sure about the ready for a fight with Black Widow. I think it's definitely a really good build for her. I think that it mitigates a lot of her weaknesses as well, but I think still, I mean, it's just very, very slow and a little bit rough in the beginning. It's after the beginning where we can really clear off. Like in the ending, she feels super powerful, right? When we get like a bunch of preps, like, 6 preps on the table, that's really good. But just getting to the point where we can play that, I think it's still going to be a little bit rough against the more difficult scenarios. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is Black Widow super good with Ready for a Fight? Does this card make her like, you know, A tier? S tier? I mean, probably not S tier, but maybe A tier. I'm not sure what you guys think. But yeah, just let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys all enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.